Get ready for the action, because we are kicking things off with a story that redefined heroism. We dive into the incredible moment when Rick Monday saved an American flag back in 1976, a moment that still resonates 50 years later. Discover the unbelievable sequence of events that saw Monday run in and take that flag away, and learn why this single play is considered one of the greatest moments in Dodger history. This story is packed with history, drama, and national significance that you won't want to miss.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we shift gears entirely to the action on the field where the battle was fierce. We look at the thrilling 4-3 victory for the Colorado Rockies over the Los Angeles Dodgers at Coors Field. Hear the details on how the Rockies bullpen, featuring Brennan Bernardino, Jadon Hill, and Victor Vodnik, shut down the Dodgers and secured the win in a nail-biting contest. We break down the clutch plays and the incredible performance of the Colorado relievers that turned the tide. Now, let's talk about the game itself and the stars involved. We examine the key performances from the Dodgers game, focusing on Shohei Ohtani extending his league-leading on-base streak to 50 games and the struggles of starting pitcher Emmett Sheehan. We also look at Kyle Tucker's standout game and the incredible defensive plays by third baseman Kyle Carros that kept the Dodgers in the fight. And finally, we wrap up with the bigger picture. We look at the context surrounding these games, including Dodgers manager Dave Roberts' reaction to Ohtani's historic streak and the profound connection fans feel to these moments. Don't miss this full rundown of the Dodgers news, and make sure you stay tuned right here for all the latest updates. A 50th anniversary reflection on a pivotal moment in baseball history, focusing on Rick Monday's dramatic rescue of the American flag in 1976. The event, which occurred at Dodger Stadium, resonates deeply with fans and historians 50 years later. The report highlights the historical context of the day, noting that the tension arose from an unusual situation involving two individuals running onto the field, including a woman nicknamed Morgana the Kissing Bandit. Broadcaster Vin Scully's narration of the moment is recounted, describing the sudden shift in atmosphere as he narrated the situation, culminating in the line, "I'm not sure what he's doing out there. It looks like he's going to burn a flag," and Rick Monday runs in and takes it away from him. Dodgers historian Mark Langill noted that the event happened in just 10 seconds and remains a defining moment. The Dodgers are honoring Monday on the 50th anniversary by recognizing him before a game against the Chicago Cubs, the team for which he played that day. The flag itself will be displayed at the National Baseball Hall of Fame from Memorial Day to Labor Day weekend, coinciding with America's 250th birthday. Rick Monday, a former player who served in the Marine Corps Reserves, has used the flag to raise funds for veterans. The rescue itself was described as spontaneous. Monday grabbed the flag without breaking stride and delivered it to pitcher Doug Rauch in the dugout, earning a standing ovation. The moment was immediately captured by the scoreboard operator with the message, "Rick Monday, you made a great play." Former Dodgers owner Peter O'Malley called it one of the great moments in Dodger history. Dodgers announcer Charlie Steiner shared that the event was a confluence of events. A hometown kid visiting from Chicago performing an act resonant with American history, leading to his status as a Dodger. Monday was traded to the Cubs after the 1976 season, having been a two-time All-Star and 1981 World Series champion, with the flag rescue being his defining moment. The significance of the event extended beyond baseball. Monday received recognition, including a proclamation from the U.S. Senate in 2006 and an invitation to the White House from President George W. Bush 2 years later. The photograph of Monday swiping the flag was lauded by Times columnist Jim Murray as one of the most famous pictures of its kind since the flag raising at Iwo Jima. The context of 1976 is also examined, noting that the nation was grappling with the aftermath of the Vietnam War, the Watergate scandal, and economic pressures. In a recent Ipsos poll, a majority of Americans indicated that the country's best days were in the past and that the nation was splitting apart. The report concludes by suggesting that Monday's action, coupled with the strong association Americans have with the U.S. flag, may help renew a sense of national unity, echoing Scully's astonishment. "I think a guy was going to set fire to the American flag. Can you imagine that?" The Colorado Rockies secured a thrilling 4-3 victory over the Los Angeles Dodgers at Coors Field on Saturday night, thanks to a dominant performance from their bullpen in the late innings. The Rockies, relievers, Brennan Bernardino, Jadon Hill, and Victor Vodnik pitched 3 1/3 scoreless innings to shut down the Dodgers' offense. While first baseman Troy Johnston recorded the big hits, the bullpen was the unsung hero. Vodnik pitched the 9th inning, recording his 3rd save, though the finish was dramatic. Will Smith hit a pinch-hit single for the Dodgers, and Shohei Ohtani extended his on-base streak to 50 games with a single to right field. However, Vodnik induced Kyle Tucker to pop out to left field, clinching the win. Vodnik, who expressed admiration for Ohtani before the series, remained composed in the 9th, stating, "You just let it go right away, and then you go after the next guy." This performance marks the 4th time in the last 5 games that the Rockies' bullpen has not allowed a run, lowering the team's overall bullpen ERA to 2.97. The game featured significant action, including a dramatic 8th inning where Los Angeles loaded the bases. After an on-base event involving catcher's interference, Kyle Tucker singled, and Teoscar Hernandez reached on a 2-out walk by Jadon Hill. Hill subsequently tapped a groundout to second base for Max Muncy, averting a potential crisis. The Rockies took a crucial 2-run lead in the 6th inning, driven by key hits from Hunter Goodman, Ezequiel Tovar, and Troy Johnston. Right-hander Ryan Feltner delivered necessary toughness, pitching 5 2/3 innings, allowing 3 runs on 5 hits, including 2 solo home runs. Feltner emphasized the importance of keeping the offense engaged, noting that knowing the team's offense was his main goal. In a pivotal moment, third baseman Kyle Carros made a game-saving play in the 6th inning. After Freddie Freeman hit a 2-out triple, Carros executed a diving stop and a perfect throw to first base, robbing Teoscar Hernandez of extra bases. Manager Warren Schieffer hailed the play as a crucial game-saver. The game featured an early high point when Kyle Tucker hit a 4-run, 2-out homer off Feltner. However, the Rockies rallied in the bottom of the frame with a double by Mickey Moniak and an RBI single by rookie TJ Rumfield, cutting the lead to 2 runs. The final score reflects a hard-fought contest, showcasing the resilience of the Rockies, pitching staff, and the clutch hitting that ultimately secured the victory. Upcoming matchups include the Dodgers, RHP Roki Sasaki against the Rockies, RHP Michael Lorenzen on Sunday, followed by the Dodgers, LHP Justin Robalski against the Rockies, LHP Jose Quintana on Monday. Baseball season is underway, and finding the correct broadcast for your favorite teams has become more complex following MLB's plans to produce and distribute broadcasts for nearly a third of the league. This Sunday, April 19, marks a matchup between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The first pitch is scheduled for 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time, ET. Fans looking to watch the game can utilize channel YouTube's sortable MLB schedule to filter by team or division for accurate viewing information. For those seeking a season-long viewing option, Fubo offers access to watch MLB all season. Note that MLB regional blackout restrictions are currently in effect. Scores and results for the April 19 games are available on usatate.com. This report is based on information available as of Sunday, April 19, 2026, at 6:33 a.m. with all times noted as Eastern. The Los Angeles Dodgers suffered their second road loss of the season, falling 4-3 to the Colorado Rockies on Saturday, ending a 4-game winning streak. A major highlight of the defeat was Shohei Ohtani extending his league-leading on-base streak to 50 games. Ohtani reached base on a 2-out single to right field, putting the streak in jeopardy. Manager Dave Roberts praised the performance, stating, "I was hoping he'd get that last at bat and give him an opportunity to change the game." And he found a way to get on base. It was good to see it, and that's quite the streak. And you've got to be pretty dang good to do something like that. He's in a class by himself. The report also noted that Ohtani and Roberts met with Momoyo Nakamoto, a 100-year-old Japanese woman who survived the 1945 Nagasaki bombing prior to the game. Kyle Tucker also had his best performance as a Dodger in the loss, finishing 3-5 with a home run and 2 singles, marking his first multi-hit game since April 4 against the Washington Nationals. Tucker reflected on the challenge of consistency, stating, "I have had good swings. I just need to carry over to the next at-bat, the next at-bat, and the next game rather than just kind of sporadically throughout." Regarding the pitching staff, while the Dodgers starters had maintained 4 straight quality starts, Emmett Sheehan was unable to continue the trend, pitching just 5 innings and earning a no decision in Saturday's contest. Sheehan discussed his early struggles and how he managed to settle in as his outing progressed.